The Emmanuel Episcopal Church sits at one of the highest points of Cumberland, but it's actually what's underneath that's most important: several well-preserved tunnels used in the Underground Railroad.
Particularly, I think, for me as a woman, to be in a place where social justice has been at the very heart of this parish and actually is embedded in the very structure of the parish.
Reverend Martha McGill says she was drawn to the parish because of its rich history. In fact, you can still see on the walls where a special section once stood just for slaves. The tunnels date back to the 1750s and the French-Indian War. Then Colonel George Washington and other soldiers dug them out as an escape route from the battlefield to nearby Fort Cumberland. It was almost 100 years later, in 1849, when the cornerstone of the church was laid. At that time, the Reverend David Hillhouse Buell, already active in the Underground Railroad in Maryland, felt the tunnels underneath the church would be a perfect stop on the way to freedom.
Supervised the building of the church, recognized the utility of the tunnels under the church as a potential stop on the Underground Railroad.
Ron Groudon, chief docent of the church, says Reverend Buell teamed up with Samuel Denson, who came to Cumberland as an escaped slave from Mississippi and became the church's sexton. He played a crucial part in the success of the Underground Railroad in western Maryland.
Those slaves who were going north by way of the Cumberland route were told to go to Shantytown, which was an area of lawlessness, if you will, and it was physically just over in this area to our east.
Groudon explained that after a stay in Shantytown, which was considered safe for escaped slaves, they would then listen for an unusual pattern in the church bell to give the all clear for the escaped slaves to go to the water gate of the church, where they were met by Buell and Denson. Once through the gate, the escaped slaves would make their way down this tight hallway here as the beginning of the Underground Railroad. Right now, we're underneath the church. These escaped slaves could wait here a matter of hours, days, even weeks before making their way onto Pennsylvania. From here, it was a 200-yard tunnel walk to the rectory and a 4-mile hike to freedom through the woods. Now, there's no way to actually know just how many escaped slaves were saved, as records were not kept at the time, but there's certainly no doubt about it. Reverend Buell and Denson risked life and limb so others could be free. In Cumberland, I'm Lowell Melser, WBAL TV 11 News.